Connor is with us. Connor's in Minneapolis. Hi, Connor. Welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Hey, Dave. Hey, Ken. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure. What's up?
So, hoping you guys can resolve a debate between my wife and I on how much to spend on a car. So, little background on us. We're on baby steps 4, 5, 6. We have no debt other than our house and no kids yet. Sorry, I'm a little nervous.
That's okay. What's your household income? What's your household income?
Yep. $200,000.
And what's the other car worth?
About 17.
Okay. And what other toys do you have with motors in them or wheels on them?
Just one other car that is not worth a lot that is falling apart.
So no boats or Sea-Doos or snowmobiles or whatever.
Nope, nothing like that. And
Okay.
we have currently $86,000 cash on hand.
Okay. So what does she want to spend on the car?
She wants to spend 5 to 6.
Not nearly enough.
That's what I was thinking.
That's
I was
ridiculous.
thinking more along like 12 to 15.
I would say 20,
I mean,
25.
20-25.
You make $200,000 a year. You have no debt. You have $86,000 in the bank. You need to buy your wife a good car. Not new, but a really nice 1-year-old or 2-year-old car. You guys are being cheapskates.
Well, there is a little catch, Dave. The one piece being that in the next 1 to 2 years, I'm planning to go back to get my MBA. And my wife is a teacher, so she only brings home about $42 a year.
So don't quit your job. Do your MBA as an executive program at night. Why would you give up this fabulous income to get an MBA?
I think long term, it's probably the right move. So I went to school for history and political science and ended up falling into a really good job.
I think you make too much money to quit your job to go get an MBA. I think you get your executive MBA at night. It's the same MBA, dude. And you keep your job.
Yeah.
What do you make?
$156 last year.
So you're going to pay $156,000 a year for 2 years to go get an MBA. That's dumber than crap.
Yeah, where are you going? What you fell into something? Where are you headed with this MBA? You think it's going to take you somewhere? Where?
So right now I work for a healthcare IT company, and kind of the second caveat with this is that I'm going to be rolling into a new job in the next year here. My remote work, I work for a company based out of Wisconsin. That work's ending, so I'll be going to a new job. The income's not going to drop to nothing, but it should be around the same area given my experience and skills and kind of the references I have. Future, though, I'd like to work my way up to like a COO or CEO of a hospital.
Yeah, I didn't say don't get an MBA. I said don't pay $300,000 for it.
Yeah, do it as you go.
Okay.
I mean, really? Opportunity cost on your money is one of the things they'll teach you while you're getting your MBA. You're giving up $150,000 a year for 2 years of income to get an MBA when you could do it at night in an executive program. And there's tons of high-quality executive MBAs all over the nation that you can get into, and they're about $20,000. And go get your MBA. MBA is a wonderful field of study. Is it necessary to be a COO? No, but it's helpful. It's good. I would suggest it. I don't have one, but I would suggest you get one. I got several of them work for me. And but dude, you're paying too much. Anyway, side issue. So that changes the car discussion, and you're right. That is a piece of context around the car. On a teacher's salary, did we do that? Or are we going to cut our income by $150,000? So it brings up a larger discussion, I think. But so I think you go buy 20. If you want my advice, if I was your dad, I would tell you, your old uncle that's kind of grouchy and speaks too plainly. I would say, I love you, man, and don't pay $300,000 for an MBA. Do it at night. Go get your MBA. Live your life. Have your career field that you like. It's probably table stakes to some degree in the world that you're in, and but it is not necessary for you to give up that income to get it. And that means that you've got $86,000 piled up to buy your wife a $20,000 car.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Pay as you go on the MBA and learn how to follow. You're going to get opportunities to lead. That MBA is going to be real nice. It's going to look really good. But
by the way, if you're working for somebody, a lot of them will pay for it.
Yes, sir. They will. Absolutely. If they want to invest in you, a great company wants you to get that. There's no hurry for you to go get that MBA. There's just no hurry. if he's changing jobs, I'd like him to get in and get settled. Let's see what the ladder looks like in this new company. Let's have that discussion.
But, I've not used this phrase before, but it is the phrase. It is the right phrase. We have told too many people, and too many people have believed that a degree of a certain level, a degree period, or a degree from a prestigious university is table stakes to be successful. It's not.
It's not at all.
You get to play at the table, and it's how you play the hand. And does it give you an advantage? In some cases, it does. Having the knowledge base is a good thing. But there is absolutely not a single piece of research that says where you went to school caused you to be successful. Matter of fact, there's contrary research.
Absolutely. Let's give you a good old-fashioned football recruiting analogy. You can have a 5-star rating or a 4-star rating from a recruitment organization, and you can get recruited based on that, but you better go and you better show up, and if you don't play well, you won't get on the field. I don't care if you're 5-star or not. If you don't play well, if you don't show up in practice and do what it takes to get a chance to play on Saturday, you won't play. I don't care what your rating is, and that's the NBA. It's nice. It says that you've gone and done something. But the reality is, Dave, you're right. You got to show up. You got to be humble. You're still going to have to work your way up the ladder by being a good follower, learning how to lead, and then applying that wonderful knowledge to real-life leadership. And that comes through delivering results.
Yeah, but the NBA is not Willy Wonka's golden ticket.
It is not.
It is not going to get you in the ball, Cinderella.
Yeah.
What gets you in the ball is, you
results.
Yeah.
Show me.
You actually do stuff.
That's right.
Now, can it get you noticed?
Sure.
Can it get you a side-eyed glance? Yes, it can.
I like that.
But
yeah.
it doesn't. But it doesn't. It does not cause you to get. Let me just tell you, we're hiring for 6-figure positions every day here. We're hiring 300,000 people at Ramsey. 300 people this year. God help me. 300's enough at Ramsey this year. And many of them are business leadership roles, tech leadership roles that are 6-figure. And not a single one of them will be hired because of where they went to school.
That's true.
Not one. Not a single one of them will be hired because of their career level or be turned down, because of their education level, or be turned down because of their education level. The only thing we are concerned about is, do you have the tools to do the freaking job? I had a guy working for me years ago that said, a guy with as many degrees as I've got usually makes, he had more degrees than a thermometer. He's like, a guy with as many degrees as I've got makes X number of dollars. And I said, well, honey, you're working for a small business, and around here your raise is effective when you are.
That's good. It's my favorite line. That's so good.
But that's, and didn't make him happy. He didn't work anymore. But because he wanted to be paid because he went to school. No, you get paid for doing crap.
That's it.
That's all it is.
Scoreboard. Show me the scoreboard.
Go kill something, drag it home. So, in his case, the NBA is a good thing.
Good thing.
Is it table stakes? Does it mean you cannot succeed? No. Would it probably open some doors? Yes. Would the knowledge base you get definitely open some doors and give you the ability at a COO level to function in healthcare? Yes.
And he's in the financial situation where he can cash flow his way through it.
Yep. And they might pay for it.
Absolutely.
Healthcare is big on education. So, there's a lot of different ways to play this. But what I want to take off the table for him and for everyone else is that it is required, or it is a golden guaranteed ticket certificate. You will succeed because you have it. No, overeducated broke people are everywhere.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. They're all over our culture. And they're arrogant as crap.
Oh, yeah.
But they're broke.
Here's the line, Dave. A degree is not a guarantee. That simple.
Touchdown. There you go. Not a guarantee. It might get you a side-eyed glance across the ballroom. But that's it, Cinderella.
You got to make tackles. You got to block. You got to catch the ball.
Too many metaphors mixing up here.
I know.
Cinderella's making tackles now. I don't know. This ain't good, buddy.